What's up, everybody? It's your man TZ, and I want to discuss a concept, or discuss a topic that I've been thinking about. I've been reading this book called Becoming a Leader by Dr. Miles Monroe. I love listening to Dr. Miles Monroe on YouTube, on all kinds of stuff. It's called Becoming a Leader by Dr. Miles Monroe. Wonderful book. Man has a great mind, and he talks about his faith in there as well. Like he uses scriptures from the Bible to back up his mindset and to back up his philosophy in a sense. And I really like that. I agree. You know, he shows evidence of what God says about it. And I've been thinking lately. This book really has me thinking. What is the world missing? I believe the world is missing true leaders. The world is missing people who truly lead their lives. A lot of people, they live entire lives, right? Like, I believe the average age for a female in America is like, the average lifespan is like 70 something years, like maybe 70 to 72 years. And the average male is like 69 to like 70 or something like that years. And it's like most people just work. They work for these things that's not really their vision, it's not really their purpose. You know what I'm saying? They work a job for X amount of years and then they pass away. They may reproduce, have children, but they pass away. They didn't really lead a life that was theirs. They just worked for somebody for their lives, for their entire lives, man. And you see, for me, that doesn't sit well with me. The thought of that doesn't sit well with me. Like, it makes me want to get up and create a life of my own to realize my potential. Like, wouldn't you want to realize your potential if you were given life? You know, it's 1 out of 400 trillion chances that a human being would be born. That a human being is even born. 1 out of 400 trillion. So you mean to tell me if God lined up 400 trillion sperm and said, I'm going to give you life, I decide for you, 1 out of 400 trillion, I decide for you to make it to the egg, fertilize that egg, and then bam, conception, you are now birthed into this world. And I'm going to give you approximately 70 years. Why would I spend 70 years of something so precious? Why would I spend 70 years of something so rare? Life is rare. To even have life is out of this world. It's like you can't even fully conceptualize it, can't even fully grasp it in your mind. Why would I spend that on somebody's clock for the rest of my life instead of creating my own reality? You know what I'm saying? Developing my mind, developing myself, developing my heart, developing my faith, seeking out my God, and in turn, in the process, discovering myself and giving myself to the world, contributing myself to others, not contributing to somebody else's vision, but contributing my vision to others. Let that be my gift to people, what I was here to give. Everybody has gifts, everybody has talents. Why wouldn't you be able to develop and market your talents and make a living earning what you love to do? Is that so far off? You know what I'm saying? That's so far off from most people's mindsets. A lot of people just settle. They're afraid of risk. They don't lead their own lives. They just follow in this path. They just follow down this road of what everybody else has done. It's a lack of faith. And to me, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. And I want to help people live lives that make them excited to get up and live. I know what it's like to have a job you don't necessarily like. I know what it's like to not come from much and feel like you have to have a job. I know what it's like to be stuck in an impoverished mindset, But through my life, you know what I'm saying, through God's grace, showing me that there's better, showing me that there's more, it has inspired hope within me. It has inspired an insatiable desire to get better, an insatiable desire to learn, an insatiable desire to learn how to get those things that I want, to learn how to be a man that's equal to my vision, to be a man that's equal to my potential, because everybody has potential. And everybody has the capability of having a vision. But just because you have a vision and just because you have potential don't mean that at this current moment you are equal to your potential. Does not mean at this current moment that you are equal to your vision. So what must you do in order to be equal to your vision? What must you do to realize and manifest the things that's inside your mind into your actual life? You must learn. You must read. You know what I'm saying? You must associate yourself with people that's on a higher level than you. You must be humble enough to come to God and say, you know what, I don't know everything. The Bible says, be anxious about nothing, but through prayer and supplication, pray without ceasing. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says pray without ceasing about these things that you won't let your desires be known to God. You know what I'm saying? Speak it into existence. Speak it, believe it, and receive it, bruh. That's the three basic steps for the law of attraction. First, you must speak what you want. Then you must believe it. Believe you can actually have it. Believe you deserve it. Believe that you can attain that. And then you receive it. You want to live a life of faith, a life of adventure, a life of curiosity. You know what I'm saying? And curiosity in the sense of how far can I go? With all these people telling me where I should go, with all these people telling me what I should do, all these people telling me where I should go, what I should do, how I should act, this and that. What do I want? What do I want? And that's what I should go for. That's how I should live. That's what I should live for. That's what I should dedicate my life to. God gave us free will. We are created in the image of God. God is a creator, a powerful mind. He thought these things, spoke them. It says, he spoke, man. Let there be light. And then there was light. That's speech, man. You spoke it. He spoke it into existence. We have that same power. If we made in the image of God, all we got to do is believe, speak it into existence, and boom, it's there. You know what I'm saying? So you want to begin to live a life, lead your own life. Everybody has the capability of being a leader, but most people settle in life to be followers, bro. Lead your own life. What does a life led by your design look like? When holding the pen, when writing the story of your life, let no one else hold the pen. I'm in the military. This is a very restrictive environment. You know, they preach uniformity, and that's perfectly okay. Like, I understood that coming in. I came here to learn. I came here to grow. I came here to seek my wife to develop and attain certain things, right? These certain things in life. And I understood that coming in. But being in has really taught me the value of my heart, the value of the power that God gave me, the value of having my own mind and thinking for myself, even in the midst of everybody else telling you what you should do, even in the midst of everybody else saying, hey, look, go here, do this. They giving you orders, they giving you commands to do this and that, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. I'll do the command, but at the end of the day, they want your mind. They want everybody to be thinking on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? In basic training, in boot camp, they homogenize you. They take your individuality and say, hey, look, this, and that. Even, I can tell you like this, when somebody did something out of line in basic, they'll get in your face, scream at you, oh, so you want to be an individual. Individuality is looked down upon. Everybody wants to conform. Everybody wants to be uniform. Everybody wants to fit in rather than stand out. You were born to stand out. I was born to stand out. And I thank God for allowing me to be in the military, to have this job and this experience, and to be able to, go through what I went through, because it has really shown me the value of what I can be, of what I can achieve, of what He has for me. You know what I'm saying? And if you truly believe that, you develop your mind, you know what I'm saying? You develop your heart, you set your heart on those things that are above, you begin to think preeminent thoughts. Bro, you'll be a powerful force in this world, bro. People will be able to follow you and inspire and be inspired by you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine touching somebody's life and making somebody's life better because you had the courage, you had the wherewithal, you know what I'm saying, to follow your own heart, to lead a life lived by your design. To me, that's beautiful, and you know, it means something. It definitely means something to have the chance, you know. God gave us a life, man. Like, don't spend it. Don't spend your entire life doing things that you don't love. Don't spend your entire life just taking the crumbs of life, settling for what people say is the norm, man. Create your own norm. Create your own world, your own reality. You have that power, you know? Your relationships don't have to be like everybody else's relationships. I don't desire to have a relationship like everybody else has a relationship, a romantic relationship, a friendship, whatever. My romantic relationship is different. My friendship that I have right now with my best friend is a very different one. We don't play Call of Duty. We read books, we exchange books, we grow each other's minds, we encourage each other. My girl, man, we read together. We believe in each other, you know? We inspire faith in each other. We push each other to be better. Like, this is how it was intended to be. A life cre-afted by your design, created and crafted. A life cre-afted by your design, bro. There's limitless possibilities, people. Don't put limits on yourself. 2020 is coming up. Live a fearless 2020, man. Live your fearless colors in 2020, man. Do yourself a favor, bro. The world needs what you have, but it's up to you to become a leader. You know what I'm saying? Leadership cannot be taught, but it can be learned. Leadership cannot be taught, but it can be learned. That's what Miles Monroe says in this book. You know? What he means is, no one can come up to you and be like, hey, this is how you should be a leader. It can't be taught. Can't nobody teach you how to be the best version of yourself as a leader. But what you can do through experimenting and seeking within yourself, through self-analysis and self-awareness, you can see how to become the best version of a leader for this world within yourself. You can learn, man. Look up the principles, y'all. Pick up books, man, in 2020. Stop being ignorant, man. Stop being ignorant. Apply yourself to supply your wealth. It's your man's TG. Y'all have a blessed day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to give wisdom. I'm here to give my perspective. I'm here to lead an abundant, beautiful life. Don't settle. Man, God loves you, bro. God has a purpose for your life, man. Don't let nobody make you feel small. Don't let nobody make you feel uniform, man. Stand out. Stand out. Keep your thoughts preeminent, bro. With love.